So basically you're tuning into your body, your aura, your field, your world, the people in your world, and expressing your gratitude and love for them. Simple. So let me begin. What is up, my legend? So today, I am inviting you into a powerful practice that I've been utilizing just recently, actually. Probably the last maybe 10 days. It just came to me as a download. I was doing my other practices and I thought this would be a nice way to finish. And wow, it's really having a positive, profound influence on my frequency, my creativity, and my love and gratitude that I have for my life, which is all a positive thing, baby. So I want to run you through this, what I'm going to make up right now on the spot is the love and gratitude experience. Oh, that sounds good. The love and gratitude experience. So I'll give you a little bit of a pre-frame, bit of context, how I use it, and then we'll jump straight into it. So one thing, if you've heard of Masaru Emoto, he's got this book called Messages in Water. He's done a lot of research around taking water and looking at it under a microscope and seeing the crystal formations of the molecules or the crystals in the water. And basically, if you take water and put a cup there and put the word hate or anger on it, it has disjointed crystal molecules, not symmetrical, look like they're a little bit all over the place. They're not pretty looking. And then take a cup of water, put love, gratitude, harmony on it, and then you look at the water crystals under a microscope. They're beautiful crystal formations, right? He's done it with music, heavy metal music, dark music, and then love, Mozart and things like that. And it does the same sort of thing, right? So I'm a big fan of Masaru Emoto's work. We shared the same birthday. He died the same time that I pretty much got the water vision and mission, and I got started with Enagic in the water space maybe 3 months after that. So I feel like there's some resonance there with me and him in the mission, and both big advocates for water. And so yeah, the reason I share that is because out of all his research and all the words that he've done, the one that had the most effect on water was a combination of two words, which is love and gratitude. Okay. So this is the love and gratitude experience. Now, how I do this experience, this practice, it's quite simple. You don't need any skills to do it, except maybe a brain and a body. So if you've got a brain and a body and ears, then you can do this thing, right? Probably you don't even actually need the ears. You need the brain and the body though. So how I do it, so I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, I scrape my tongue, I do some oil pulling with some black sesame oil, I rinse and spit, I drink a glass of warm water, Kangen water, and then with my kids here, I get them some milk, so they're happy, they've got something to eat, then they get entertained, they play, they do their thing, they know dad's doing his yoga. Sometimes I do it with my wife, sometimes she likes to have a bit more of a sleep, and sometimes she's away. So the last few days she's been at a retreat herself, so I've just been doing it with the kids, and they're cool, they're chill, they're happy to see dad doing his practices and connecting in, and no doubt affecting the frequency of the household in the mornings. So I do this specific yoga set of asanas, and there's some alternate nostril breathing, there's some sun salutation, then there's these 12 specific yoga asanas which help with spinal mobility, digestion, and cultivating a good functioning body. So I do that. I teach more about these at my retreats, and then I also do what I call the DMT breath at the end of that, and which activates and cultivates energy. It's a combination of breath work and drawing the cerebral spinal fluid up through your spine into putting some pressure on your pineal gland and creating some form of activation there, DMT, nitric oxide, I believe, and feels incredible. You're like, whoa, I just feel great from that, right? That alone, right? And I teach this also at my retreats and the Rich Mystic Man containers and experiences. And so then I do this practice, which I want to share with you today. Okay. And it can be done alone. You don't have to do the yoga or the other one. It can be done standalone, or you can do it at the back end of your practice that you do, whether you do some breath work or just meditation, or just start just with this. Now, do we need explanation? Yeah, I'll give a bit of explanation. So basically it's tuning into your body, your aura, your field, your world, the people in your world, and expressing your gratitude and love for them. Simple. So let me begin. Closing your eyes if you can. If you're driving or tuning into this, you don't need to close your eyes. Just run with me and do it as you're doing what you do. It's totally fine. Either way is fine. Might be nice to do it in a quiet place, but you can always come back to this, and it's something you might listen to a few times, and then you run with it and you create your own set of things that you're thanking and you're grateful for. So let's do it together. Deep breath in and out. Okay. And just relax. Thank you, heart. I love you, heart. Thank you, lungs. I love you, lungs. Thank you, throat. I love your throat. Thank you, voice. I love your voice. Thank you, breath. I love your breath. Thank you, mouth. I love your mouth. And as I'm going through these, just bringing awareness to that area of your body. Thank you, tongue. I love your tongue. Thank you, teeth. I love your teeth. Thank you, taste. I love your taste. Thank you, saliva. I love your saliva. Thank you, nose. I love your nose. Thank you, smell. I love your smell. Thank you, eyes. I love your eyes. Thank you, sight. I love your sight. Thank you, ears. I love your ears. Thank you, hearing. I love your hearing. Thank you, sound. I love your sound. Thank you, sinus. I love your sinus. Thank you, brain. I love your brain. Thank you, pineal gland. I love your pineal gland. Thank you, amygdala. I love your amygdala. Thank you, skull. I love your skull. Thank you, hair. I love your hair. Thank you, neck. I love your neck. Thank you, spine. I love your spine. Thank you, vertebrae. I love your vertebrae. Thank you, stomach. I love your stomach. Thank you, kidneys. I love your kidneys. Thank you, intestines. I love your intestines. Thank you, liver. I love your liver. Thank you, gallbladder. I love your gallbladder. Thank you, bladder. I love your bladder. Thank you, my whole digestive system. I love you, my whole digestive system. Thank you, lingam. Or penis. Thank you, lingam. I love you, lingam. Thank you, testes. I love you, testes. Thank you, semen. I love you, semen. Thank you, anus. I love you, anus. Thank you, prostate. I love you, prostate. Thank you, hara. I love you, hara. Thank you, life force. I love you, life force. Thank you, kundalini. I love you, kundalini. Thank you, legs. Thank you for holding me, legs. I love you, legs. Thank you, knees. I love you, knees. Thank you, feet. I love you, feet. Thank you, toes. I love you, toes. Thank you, bones. I love you, bones. Thank you, skin. I love your skin. Thank you, blood. I love your blood. Thank you, veins. I love your veins. Thank you, arteries. I love your arteries. Thank you, waters of my body. I love you, waters of my body. Thank you, aura. I love you, aura. Thank you, water. I love you, water. Thank you, air. I love you, air. Thank you, earth. I love you, earth. Thank you, sun. I love you, sun. Thank you, warmth. I love you, warmth. Thank you, breath. I love you, breath. Thank you, life. I love you, life. Thank you, God. I love you, God. Thank you, Christ. I love you, Christ. No, I'll go through and say my family, and I invite you to thank your family. Thank you, Venice. I love you, Venice. Thank you, Ava. I love you, Ava. Thank you, Ruby Rose. I love you, Ruby Rose. Thank you, Vegas, my dog. I love you, Vegas. Thank you, Christy, my wife. I love you, Christy. Thank you, Mum. I love you, Mum. Thank you, Dad. I love you, Dad. Thank you, grandparents. I love you, grandparents. Thank you, ancestors. I love you, ancestors. Thank you, my family. I love you, my family. Thank you, community. I love you, community. Thank you, money. I love you, money. Thank you, purpose. I love you, purpose. Now feel free to add anything else in you want to thank. Just be in this feeling of gratitude and love for all of life, all of your life, all of our life, all of our lives. Thank you, Rich Mystic Man podcast listener. I love you, Rich Mystic Man podcast listener. Yes, you. And it's taking a deep breath in, feeling love and gratitude. Feel that expand into every cell of your body and hold. And on the exhale, just letting it all out. Giving it all out. And through every shit. I moved away from my speaker. Had my eyes closed, I was standing like a foot away. So with every breath in and out today, breathing in love and gratitude. And exhaling love and gratitude. Breathing in love and gratitude. Exhaling love and gratitude. Explore that. Add more things. Take things out. Do what's true to you. Do it every day. See what unfolds for you. Big love.
Sitting here watching the clock, I'm struggling, thinking of the bullshit that I've been juggling. Is there more to life than this? I'm thinking twice. Got the price I'm paying in this 9 to 5 life. The sweatshop on the globe.